Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Loan Officer Breakfast Club. Friday, my friends. Friday, September 12th, 2025. That is right. Let's get rocking, my friends. We've got another great day in store for us. That is right. We do have Chris Johnstone in the house who is going to absolutely enlighten us, horrify us, whatever. You know, all of the above is what's going to happen today. We got Stephen Gallo in the house. I'm so glad to see you, brother. How are you, my friend? Good to have you here, my friend. All right, Jennifer Woodland, of course. Got you in the house. Deanna's here again. Nicholas, all those peeps are here this morning. Good stuff, man. Wow. Kevin Gillespie's here as well.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Kevin, you know what, Kevin, I think what's going on, man? How's it going?
Man, just good stuff. We've been we extended our call reluctance class. We got such a great group, nice people in there. It has just been fun, and we've really made some progress, you know, on alter egos and people really getting out of their comfort zone and making calls, and then the influence piece. So that's been fun stuff. And most of the people I'm coaching their offices, their volume's really starting to pick up. So that's cool too.
That is cool. You know, we've got a couple of minutes here, right, Chris? Maybe 6 minutes before we dive in. So,
what is an alter ego?
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. You've said this multiple times. I'm not sure I'm getting it. What do you mean with call reluctance and alter ego? What's the connection? What does this mean?
We all have different egos that we play, whether it's a parent or a spouse or your role in business. But sometimes those egos don't let us perform how we should, right? Because we get restrictions. And what we need to do is who would not be afraid of making calls? Who would not be afraid? I mean, like, figure out if call reluctance is your villain. That's the villain that keeps you from getting what you want. Who would just smash call reluctance? And it may be Superman, it could be Spider-Man, it could be, The Rock. It doesn't matter. It could be a whole sort of anything that, and so we really, and there's about 10 steps to it. I'm going to pull up a deal here if I can find it while I'm talking. Here it is. I'll show you a couple slides on this. This is really
sure.
Cool.
Go ahead. Why not? Impromptu slideshows. I love today already. Let's go. What do you got?
There's like 10 steps, and it takes a while, but there's a whole bunch of people that have alter egos, right? As far as that goes, there's Elon Musk used Tony Stark and Iron Man as his. Grant Cardone used Uncle G to get extra out there. Beyonce, Siashi Fiercey, because she was a Baptist, brought up in the Baptist church, right, as a choir girl, not used to making those moves. So a lot of very famous, I could give you a list of 20 of them. But then we've had a couple of our people, I'll share my screen and show you this. So we literally have a process we go through. If you'll let me share my screen.
You should be. Oh, well, I don't have control. Okay. Gen Z has
there. I got it now. But This is Alina. I don't know if she's on today. This is her alter ego. And man, she created this, and you step into this person. Let me show you another one. One of the fans of the Breakfast Club, Marty Guy Fink. She's a Morris Steele, and it just kicks butt on Doubtzilla, who's behind her there.
That is awesome.
So
I had no idea that this is what this was.
If you want, we can talk more about it. Now I'm trying to find my unshare button. Where in the hell it's hidden here in all my stuff.
I'll get you. I got
you. Take it back there, Frank.
I could. Yes, I can do that. There you go. That should go away now. There you go.
Anyway, thanks for letting me go on, guys. Good to see you. No,
everybody. Dude, that was awesome. So I didn't realize that's what that was. Yeah. So that's really, really cool.
But think about it. As a kid, you did it, right? You stepped into playing Army Man. Or
sure, Superman, yeah. You took on a new persona. Yeah.
And then when you're making calls, they're not rejecting you. They're rejecting your alter ego. And it
How did you get those images? How did those images get created?
I think they did them on AI. Mine, I did on AI.
What a trip.
I said, okay, like Chris Johnstone, Need you to help me.
Well,
Dude,
that's awesome, dude. Thanks so much. So before we move on, we got a couple things. We're going to get to Meg as well. She's got an announcement, but what do you got coming up next, Kevin? You got another call reluctance? You got another builder boot camp? What do you got coming up?
The people and the managers in leadership, we got a full day prior to the boot camp. So October 8th, and we're working on the 6 systems you need to build in your organization to grow. And then I don't know. I was going to talk to Carl. Do we do another boot camp for the end of the year and get people kicked off? All not kicked off, right?
Yeah, booted. Yeah. Yeah, good man. Okay, good stuff. Well, man, keep us posted. Always a pleasure. Hey, I wanted to say something else that Steve Kyle showed me.
Well, hey,
Chris.
can I one more thing?
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
see Alina's on here. Alina, how has your alter ego helped you?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Crazy good. So I have a mantra that I also had my AI girl make for me. So every morning I get up and I'm Nova Sterling, right? And I always hated clowns when I was young. They creep me out. So my the Joker is who I'm up against, really. And so I literally stand up to make my calls. And I did my alter ego with things I love, like I love diamonds. Sorry, but I do. So my alter ego is wearing a 10 carat star necklace.
Nice.
So mine's not 10 carat, but I do have a diamond necklace. So I stand up, kind of hang on to it. I say my mantra and I jump right into it and I do my stance. And it sounds really silly, but it definitely works. I
wow.
keep a picture. My AI even put a screensaver of that Nova Sterling that I put on my computer. So I
That
see
was
her as I'm
awesome.
making calls. It's
What a
amazing.
trip.
Yeah, it's great. And my AI knows me well. Her name is Ava. So she knew enough. She put the blonde hair, like I didn't have to do some of it because she knew me. So really cool. Really
It
cool.
is really cool.
Awesome.
That's epic stuff. Thanks, man. Oh God,
And
that was
thank you, Kevin. Your class is amazing.
That is
oh
So
man.
awesome.
Good
it's so
stuff.
fun. It's so fun. Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Awesome. Thank
Um,
you, Elena.
Thank
Yeah, so
you.
hopefully you get another one coming up here soon, Kevin. Obviously everybody gets a lot out of it and it's awesome. I had no idea about that. I'm glad we asked this morning, Chris. I know we got to get to you real quick here,
oh,
Chris, but I
pleasure.
wanted to point out something about the CRM that Steve Kiles is doing to help him make calls.
Oh,
And he
no way.
showed it to me and I go, dude, that is the coolest thing ever. So, in the AI CRM guys, you can have pipelines, right? And so, and those pipelines are also called opportunities, is what they're called in the AI CRM. And so you can put a contact into an opportunity, but you can assign a value to that opportunity, right? And so, like we like to say this, hey, if we get a real estate agent, if we make $3,000 a deal, that agent might be worth $36,000, right, for the year, right? So what he's doing with the agents that he's trying to get a hold of, he says, well, this is a great agent. She might be 12 deals a year. This agent might be 6 deals a year, and using that $3,000 number, he assigns an annual value
Oh,
to
wow.
the prospect. Well, when you're looking at it in the pipeline, you've got 20 something agents in it. The pipeline will show $450,000. So it's like, okay, the opportunity here for me, the motivation to make this call is these people in this column are worth potentially $400,000 a year to me. You see,
Wow.
it's right in front of him. The dollar amount is in front of him. He goes, yeah, I want to make that call. Like, yeah, yeah, these are good calls to make, right? So I hope maybe we get Steve to show that or do something, or maybe when he visually showed it to me, I was like, dude, I get it. That is so cool.
That is
So
so
anyway,
cool.
it's
What a
neat. Yeah,
great
it's a great
idea.
idea. If you're getting value from this already, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps more loan officers find content that actually makes a difference. And hey, if staying ahead of the market and learning what's really working in our industry matters to you, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. We read every comment, so drop your thoughts down below. We'd love to hear from you and know what's working or what you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you here next time. All right, Meg Baldwin's here. Meg, what do you got for us before we rock into the show today?
Oh my goodness, Jen, we had so much fun
I
on Call
know.
Stars this week. So we were playing bingo on Call Stars all week, and anytime anybody got a bingo, they had to send it in to us, and we put it in a raffle. And Mr. Carl White decided that they were going to win $100 cash money.
Wowza.
So we got to announce our winner.
Who is it?
And you want to do a drum roll or something?
I don't have a drum roll, which is stupid, which is really dumb that I don't have a drum roll.
Kristen's famous for the drum roll.
She is. She's not here.
All right.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
So much better when she does it.
It is.
All right. So it's Roger Young.
Roger Young. Congratulations.
Yes. Winning $100.
100 greenbacks.
Yes.
Dinero, cold cash.
Of Frank's money.
That is amazing.
Great.
Frank's money.
Fine.
Roger's super nice guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Is he here or no?
He is not.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not.
must
Okay.
be present to win. That was the fine print. Must be.
Well, congratulations that he won, but sad trombone, he's not here. We'll still give him the money.
No,
Great
we're just
stuff.
kidding. We're just
Yeah.
kidding.
Well, that's
Hey,
cool,
and
man.
just briefly, the what the bingo is when we're doing
Yeah.
Call Stars all collectively together. Like when you get it, like we have this card, it's got squares like bingo, and it's like, sure, I'll meet with you, and then you mark that spot, or sure, here's a referral, and you mark that spot, and here's a referral for my database, and you mark that spot. No thanks, go pound sand. We mark that spot, right?
Right.
And and so when you get a line across, you get you
Get a bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and what's the middle square bit, Meg? The middle square that's a free square. What's that square?
What? I thought it was just a free square. Does it say something?
Oh no, it's when you get a restraining order is the middle.
Oh,
yeah, is the
Yeah.
obviously
The
this
Bill
is done-
Beavers.
The old
Yeah,
Bill
obviously-
Beavers, that's right.
Obviously,
Yeah,
it's
that's
done
Bill's
tongue in cheek.
specialty.
Yeah, it's done
Yeah.
tongue in cheek. But the point being is like, hey, when somebody says no, it's not the end of the world, and we count our yeses along with our nos, and it's all good. As a salesperson, if you get 100% yes, you're probably selling something illegal. And so if you're selling something legal, you're going to get some no's, and so we just make a little game out of it. So it's not that we celebrate the no's, but we just know that that's part of being a salesperson, and it's all good. So that's the idea behind the Call Stars Bingo. So
Every no gets you one step closer to a yes.
it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
It's just a numbers game. Yeah.
It definitely is.
Cool.
All right. Good
Bye.
stuff, you guys. Today is so good so far. Hey, there's a Maryland lead in the chat. Somebody wants to jump on that. And let's get to Chris Johnstone and the loan officer CRM.ai and see what the heck he's got in store for us today.
Like so much fun. We're showing up as our alter egos with AI generated images of our superheroes playing bingo, making calls, and crushing. Like, how can you not have fun building an amazing business in a community like this? Like,
That's
this
right.
Wow, it's just awesome. Y'all are rad. This is great. All
Hey, by
right.
the way, Chris,
Hmm.
you know that I get everything to the right of the decimal point when somebody makes over $1 million W-2 income, and
Yes.
I got a check yesterday for 54 cents. I promised her I wouldn't tell her name for whatever reason. She didn't want her name disclosed. But I got a check for 54 cents yesterday because somebody in our group made over $1 million W-2 income as a loan officer. Not the company owner, not the branch manager, the loan officer. And so I got a check for 54 cents. So people ask me, do you cash those checks? Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to mess up your checkbook, right? So
Right.
of course
It's got
we-
balance.
but,
Right.
but I don't have to turn them in. These days you can take a picture and send them in, and and you get to keep the check. So I got a little wall over here. I put all those checks. So anyway, room for celebration, Chris, and she's also a client of yours. And so the reason I bring it up today, I owe you half, and so
Hey.
so 27 cents is coming your way. So.
Hmm.
And Frank, me and you are 50-50, so you get half of my 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Great stuff. Wow. Congratulations to whoever she is. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Good
That
stuff.
is so cool.
54 cents is nothing to sneeze at.
It's always the ladies. Why is it always the ladies?
Because they're awesome. Because they're superheroes.
Guys, pick it up,
Yeah.
man. We're embarrassing ourselves here.
I know.
It's okay to lose. We're not losing. We're getting spanked, and not in a good way. Like we are We are just
And not
getting,
in a good way.
and not in a good way, So anyway,
Oh gosh, let's get this show underway. Come
all
on,
right.
Chris. What do you?
Okay, all right. So we're gonna go full nerd this morning.
Oh dear.
But
As if it normally isn't.
Right.
Yeah.
okay, so with the disclaimer that Friday mornings are for after Monday through Thursday and the daily success plan and call stars and the majority of your deals, Carl, I can almost guarantee with absolute certainty that the majority of the deals on that $1 million worth of income came from past customer database and realtor referrals.
Yeah.
Probably over 80% of that money came from those
or virtually 100%. Right. Mhm.
right? Picking up the phone, making calls.
Yeah.
So with that disclaimer out there.
Well, not necessarily only picking up the phone call, though. It came from those sources, but how they did it, Facebook ads, the CRM and, having the products, and the different ways of communicating with them. But yes, 100%, virtually 100% was realtor and past database. Actually, about 50-50 in this person's case.
Yeah, sweet. So we last week had our first client fund a loan from Grok.
Wow.
So incredible that they didn't even talk to the client before the actual application came through.
Wow.
So this consumer went to Grok, did the research on a specific loan product, asked Grok who the best mortgage lender was to do that specific deal, then asked for the application form from that lender's website, filled out a full app. App shows up in the mortgage business, and who is this? Has anybody talked to this person? Where did this application come from? Like, this is crazy.
I don't know, but we just got a bill from Elon, so I'm not sure if they're
Exactly.
How'd they make that happen, Chris?
So getting artificial intelligence to see you as the industry expert and then AI recommending you to customers that are using AI to do their real estate search and then subsequently do their mortgage research on which lender they should be working with. And I've made not really a discovery, but a personal realization that the more niche that you get as you're producing thought leadership and building your brand in the mortgage industry, the stronger it becomes with artificial intelligence. Because in the mortgage industry, there's so few people that are building leadership online in general. But when you take it to a specific mortgage product, it's actually relatively easy to build big authority on a specific loan product in your specific market. So Frank, taking a look at, hey, look, we want to do fix and flip investors or insert in specific niche lending product that you have in Southern California. Well, if somebody goes to AI to get information about that specific product, which is, this is happening way faster than I thought it was going to, Carl. Like the transition from people just doing regular Google searches to now using AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok. Google's now released their AI search feature right on the front page, which is also powered by artificial intelligence. My forecast was that half of the people were going to be using some type of AI agent to do their search in the next 3 years. That timeline might be shortened down to a year now at this point.
Chris, I met with 6 of my friends the other day, and I asked the question, are you using ChatGPT or Google? And these were not loan officer or realtor friends. These were muggles, like normal people. Like one's a truck driver, one's a beautician. Like they're just like, my friends, right? My non-working, non-working, but just normal people.
Non-superheroes out of the mortgage industry.
Well, no, they're superheroes, but not of the mortgage industry. Not
there
of
you
the
go.
industry. Okay.
Thank
So, no, they're just, regular walking people like the rest of us, right? And 6 out of 6 was using, in this case, ChatGPT versus Google. Who does? So I know ChatGPT uses Bing. Who does Grok use?
So Grok uses its own engine,
Of
and
course it
it's
does.
actually trained off all of the data from X, which is one of the reasons why people love it. Also the personality behind it. But now we're getting all of these customized AIs that are coming out that are kind of like built on top of the other ones. I saw a search engine the other day just for fitness. So it's like you have this AI search engine. If you have a question about fitness, go use this one over here, which I don't think is gonna get to become mainstream. But it's definitely something that we're going to apply to the mortgage industry and work to do that. But the whole point here is you can become an authority in a specific loan product in your specific marketplace, build authority on that, and use that to get AI to recommend people that are using AI to search for those products to you. And it's already happening. The customers and the deals are already flowing. That same customer who closed that deal from Grok is closing transactions almost every single month from ChatGPT recommendations. They're now getting as many referrals from AI as they are from their Google page. And they're ranked in the number one in a local marketplace or in a major marketplace and have been for years. And so the AI has caught up so fast with the actual funded loans that are being done and now going to surpass, I believe. So the question becomes like, how do you do that? Right? Like we know what we need to do. How do we do it? And let me add just one other thing to the, like why you want to do this. These leads are incredibly high quality and you can refer them to a real estate agent because most of them have started their purchase journey using technology. So they don't already have a real estate partner. So you get applications, really high quality borrowers that you can then take and then use to build your referral relationships with the real estate agents, which again is where the majority of these deals come from. I mean, even if you're just doing, let's say, a deal a month from AI, well, there's one new referral partner relationship that we can go out and get every month. And then Frank add to the pipeline, watch it like Steve does with the numbers, and you can see that stuff adds up real quick.
Yeah.
So being niche specific on a specific product. So here on Breakfast Club, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I gave away training on how to use ChatGPT tasks and deep research so that every Friday morning, ChatGPT sends you ideas of the most frequently asked questions in your local marketplace to answer. And so the way that this works, you go to ChatGPT, you open up ChatGPT 5, and you say, create a task for every Friday morning at 7 a.m. to go out and research Charleston, insert in your market, and then insert in your product, right? Give me a list of the top questions that are being asked online about this product right now. And so every Friday morning at 7 a.m., you get an alert on your phone from ChatGPT, and it says, hey, I just researched the whole internet for you, and these are the top questions that people are asking right now online about this topic. Then you write, great research, good job. I pick number 3, write me a blog post. And it will go out, do all of the research, write the blog post for you. Now, here's the really important part. You want that blog post to be wrong. Not wrong, but not complete. Because there's going to be something where if you take 3 minutes to read it and go, that's good, but it's not great, I can make this content great. You copy and you paste it back into the ChatGPT prompt and you say, this was good, but I'm the best mortgage lender for insert in product name, insert in area name, and here's some insights that you need. I've rewritten this content for you. And you go through and you just make it your own, right? You can even just reword the content back to the AI to be at an easier reading level or have some type of specific value that you're giving back to the artificial intelligence. And then you submit it back to the AI and it will thank you. And it'll be like, you're right. Those are great additions. It's like, does the affirmation thing really good. But what you've done is you've just trained artificial intelligence. And that's actually the currency of AI. and this is just my own personal opinion, own personal belief, but I'm watching this happen in major markets all across America where we're working on this stuff with our team. When you teach the AI, that's how you build authority. And so when you get these content ideas, you rewrite it, you give it back to the AI, it goes, oh, wow, Autumn really knows her stuff. She's the expert. I can reference Autumn in future questions about this topic because I got it from Autumn, the expert. And she's teaching me every week about different loan products in this specific niche. Autumn is the expert. It's not tricked, it's earned. But what you're also doing, you don't have to think about the ideas. You're always talking about the most talked about topics online, and you're building authority answering those questions so that you get the highest flow of people on the internet asking questions about those topics. They're asking AI, and you're training AI that you're the expert in your local marketplace so it can recommend your business back to those people. Now, you take that content that you've created, modified, use that as a process to train AI, and then you put it on your blog on your website. Blogging on your website is actually more important today than it's ever been. But you have to do it in a way where your website speaks AI. So, Frank, stay with, like, I'm sorry. Have you seen the Mission Impossible movies?
Yeah.
There's definitely a superhero thread here on Breakfast Club this morning. So what you need to do with your website is you need to download the code into the mainframe of your website so that it speaks AI. Dun, 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 dun. So I know, it's crazy. So there's this thing called schema markup. It's
Right.
when we look at a website, we see pretty pictures and visuals, right? When Google and artificial intelligence look at your website, they see code, ones, zeros, the code behind your website. In that code, there's stuff that nobody ever sees when they go to the website, but it says, this website belongs to Frank Garay or Nick Nicholas or Diana Schwartz, right? They're located in this area. These are the loans that they specialize in. Here are the people that they help. Here's their Google business profile. Here's all their social media. And all of that information about who you are, the expert that you are, the loan products that you specialize in, and where all your content is so that it can find it, is actually in a little file that's attached to your website that the search engines and now AI goes and reads when it visits your website. It's like an instruction manual. And it's like, hey, here's my business. This is all you need to know about me. And so there's now this new AI file that you need to generate. We have 3 minutes before. So what you can do is you can go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I was on Breakfast Club this morning. It's awesome. I need to know about this file that I need to install on my website. And then your tech person at your company will hate you because you will send them this file and they'll be like, oh, now I got to learn how to do this on my website. But this is the most cutting edge stuff. You need to have schema markup on your website that positions you as an expert in your local marketplace. Then, as you're placing new content on your website, the AI can actually find it, the AI can actually read it, and it makes you an authority in your space. Beep, 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 beep. Did that, you with me, Frank?
I'm hearing what you're saying. Let's put it that
I
way.
hear the words you're using.
Right?
No, I kind of get it. So I think I get it. So when AI looks at my website, they don't see my website. They see the matrix, so to speak.
That's right.
Right? They see all
Patrick nailed it in the
these
chat.
streaming green lines, right? So to speak, figuratively speaking here.
Yep.
And in that, there's a code that my human eyes don't see on my page, but it's set to the side so the search engines don't have to go through every inch of my code. They're go looking for the PS.
That's right.
And so we have to write a PS, and we're writing it strictly to AI in the search engines, not so that when Matt Shepard goes to my site, he sees it. This is so when Matt Shepard's AI bot goes to my site, it sees it and makes a recommendation to Matt.
That's right.
God, I guarantee nobody's doing this.
And I hesitate to bring these things to Breakfast Club because I know it's not fun to talk about, and I know it's not sexy or like, get everybody excited. But if you build your house on sand, your house will not stand.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the foundation on which your entire online presence sits.
And the early adopters on this stuff wins. I see people sometimes kind of coming into my space a little bit. And
Yeah.
because I have the depth on Google and I've been doing it for 25 years, somebody's been in it for 2, 3, even 5 years, they don't stand a chance because I've been doing it for 25 years. And so when you build, nothing works like depth on Google. So they're not looking for that splash on the radar. They're looking for that long-term growth. So it's the early adopters that's going to win on this stuff. Yeah, you don't want to try to play catch up.
Yeah. And Carl, it's so funny because, I've been through 3 launches of Google, basically, when
Yeah.
Google did the 7-pack and then Google did the 3-pack and then AI started changing everything. We've been through all of these and figured it out. And every time there's this small little window of time where the rankings bounce around and you've got this opportunity to unseat somebody that's been in the 3-pack for a really long time. Last week, we ranked in Seattle, Washington in the 3-pack. And now that client is starting to show up inside the AI search results. So it's this small window in time where it might be, after this rolls out into the market, which might take a year, maybe 2. Once it's solidified, these deals and this deal flow from the highest quality consumer direct leads that we can get will be solidified for the people that lean in today and actually take the time to do this stuff on Fridays now. And it could be a lead source for years to come that takes 20 minutes a week to do.
Just like that video I did 15 years ago that still gives me weekly leads today.
Exactly.
Except it's more than just a few. So make sure I got it right then. So then I'm going to go on my ChatGPT and I'm going to mention what you talked about here today. And I'm going to tell it, hey, write me, based upon what you know about me, write my blurb to give to my IT guy.
Schema.
I'm going to take that blurb that it gets. In my case, I'm going to give it to Rick and or Melissa over in the office, and then they're going to know what to do with it.
Yep.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. And this is where we start. So we have a program where we do this for people. And this is the foundation. This is like part of the onboarding process is our team and Matt Shepard and Ryan and all of the guys. We go to work on this stuff because this is the foundation that everything sits.
Wait. So you do this. So loanofficercrm.ai gives me a website. And then this is built on that website?
It can be, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Or if you've got your own site or you've got, we work with most corporate sites. It's
wait. So you can help me put it on my site, even though it's not, even though one of them is not the loanofficercrm.ai website, like my regular website, you can help me with that too?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. So we've
Chris,
got
I
a
got
link.
a question.
Yeah.
So, like, I do the news every day for Breakfast Club, the news.
Yeah.
And when I do that, I'm really thoughtful of SEO and that kind of thing. And I have chat help me with all of that. And there's a section when I make the post for the SEO, right? Like you're putting in focus keyword and meta descriptions and all these things. One of those tabs is Schema.
Yes.
Okay. And I've never quite understood what to do with that thing. Okay. But will it give me Schema for an individual post? And can an individual post have Schema?
Yes. Okay. So think VA, FHA, jumbo, reverse, fix and flip, right? Every time you produce content around a specific loan type that you want leads for, your schema is there to teach Google and AI that that's the very specific niche that you're targeting with that content in the marketplace. So that's almost that's how you do it.
Hey, just as a reminder, if you're enjoying Loan Officer Breakfast Club here on YouTube, you can catch our live shows. The live shows are really cool because there's oftentimes downloads and giveaways. It's really, really fun. To subscribe, you simply go to loanofficerbreakfastclub.com. That's loanofficerbreakfastclub.com. Subscribe and join us on our live shows. They're 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Hope to see you there. Interesting.
But not in the Tampa Bay area. Not
Yeah, it doesn't work.
it doesn't
only
work in the
there.
Tampa. It gets close to salt water and it messes it all up, right? So the humidity it breaks it down. So not in the Tampa Bay area. So that's very interesting. So all right. So I had no idea that you guys did this. Like literally, I had no idea. How do I call you? Like I want to do this. What do I do?
So there's a website, loanofficerbrand.com. So go to loanofficerbrand.com, opt in. I send out the AI prompts that you can put into ChatGPT. So it creates the content for you. And then every week you get going, you just get that for free. And then on the thank you page, there's a calendar. You can book a time, talk to the team. It's not a sales call. It is let's look at your website, look at your online
Well,
presence.
I want it to be a sales. I want to do this. So I'm going to go to loanofficerbrand.com.
Yep.
You're going to give me the little code stuff. I'm going to run that code, that prompt into ChatGPT. I'm going to get that. And then, I'm going to book an appointment first, and then I'm going to get that. And then I bring that to my appointment. And then that person can help get me set up so you guys can do it for me.
Yes. Now, the schema markup thing, we don't give away in that opt-in. It's the content creation
Oh,
prompt.
I get it. I get it.
But
Hey, look, I'm not a kangaroo. I want to, you know what a kangaroo is?
No, what's a kangaroo?
A kangaroo. See, gosh, kangaroos really lose out. There's a reason why they're naked out in the desert, right? So, so a kangaroo, they got these little short arms, and they get the free stuff, and they can put it in their pouch, right? They can reach that.
Yeah.
But when you ask them to reach their wallet, like their arms aren't big enough to reach their wallet. And so the problem with being a kangaroo, because I'm a reformed kangaroo. The problem with being a kangaroo is you attract other kangaroos. And so a dear friend of mine, Kevin Nations, taught me you attract what you are. And if you want to be a kangaroo, be okay with shoppers. Be okay with people shopping you. Be okay with, well, you got to understand after you did your pre-approval letter on Saturday afternoon, you got to understand I got to do what's right for my family, right? As Steve Kyles also says. And so I really took that to heart. I am not a kangaroo. I get free stuff. Don't get me wrong. I get free stuff. But I look at it and I go, I take the free sample and I taste it. Damn, that's pretty damn good teriyaki chicken. I then go buy it, right? As long as the free stuff is good, then I go buy it, And if it's bad, I don't go buy it. But if it's good, I'm not going to spend 3 weeks trying to figure out how to get more free stuff, right? Rice Mount, because frankly, in my case, it probably be, and I got an amazing tech guy, Rick. It's probably quicker for your team because this is what you guys do. It's probably quicker and easier for both me and Rick. He can still stay focused on the stuff that he knows, and you guys do this stuff for us because you already know. He doesn't have to go research it. You already got it. So I'm not going to spend the money on him trying to figure it out, for the next, even if he does it light years faster than I would. It's not as fast as you guys because you did it 20 times yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's a great service, man. Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Don't be a kangaroo. That's bad. That's bad karma. Bad karma.
There's video somewhere of Steve doing the kangaroo dance.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right. Yeah, we had that.
Gold.
Yeah.
If you can find that.
It was a great, it really was. That was a great lesson.
That's a
So
great lesson.
Kevin Nation's the one that taught me that. So, yeah.
Powerful stuff.
Good stuff, man.
It was great stuff.
Hey,
Awesome.
do I need to change this from time to time, Chris? Like is it good for like
Update?
6 months or as long as nothing's changed, nothing needs to change?
No, you're pretty much one and done. It's
Okay.
just every time you create new content, you add schema markup to that content. It just becomes part of your content production on your blog. And
And so I might have one schema mark on one blog post and then another one on the other video stuff that we do, and another one on the VA loans, another one on the FHA questions. So like, oh, dude. So like on the FAQ videos that I do, because all I did, I went and AI said, hey, give me the top 20 questions that consumers asked about getting a mortgage. And I did a video on each one of those questions. And so in this case, I would get a different schema for the different products. to drive traffic to that video as me as the authority in FHA loans or VA loans. Or that's very interesting.
Yeah.
How long have they been doing this?
Long time. Schema's
No
been around
kidding.
forever, but so I don't know whether it was an engineer or whether AI decided to actually do it, but it was like, hey, we're going to give a lot of authority to this data source.
Very
And
interesting.
yeah,
I've never even heard of it.
yeah. So
And it's Schema?
yeah.
Schema. Yeah.
What is it? What does that mean? Is that an acronym for something?
No, I don't actually know.
I'll let you. I've literally never heard of this. I had no idea this. I always thought the website went on and read my website. I had no idea it was going backside, which makes perfect sense. It's going back and reading the code.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
So we did okay this morning. I felt like this was like a lot of fun. Like Frank, so much value here. The start with the superhero thing and like
It's Breakfast Club, baby. That's what we do here, my friend.
It's very interesting.
Awesome stuff today, guys. Thank you, Chris Johnstone. Thanks so much, man. Always great.
Hey, Chris, can I go see like Vince Queen's schema? Like if I go to a website, can I as a human see other people's schemas? No, that's a real question.
No, I know. Sorry, my head. Yeah. Yes, you can. You can.
Hey, I didn't say I wanted to look under his hood. Okay, I said
You kind of did.
yeah.
Carl,
No,
on the
can I
internet,
go?
anything is possible.
Like, can I go learn from
Stay
other
away
people?
from my
Like,
schema.
can I
Yes.
like if I don't know Quicken? Can I go look at Quickens? Kind of so to speak.
Well, let's dig into it and find out.
It's very interesting.
It is very interesting. Schema, the new thing that you thought you'd never be dealing with. Now
heard of
you're
it.
all freaked out about on Loan Officer Breakfast Club.
Who, not how. Who, not how.
Who, not
There
how.
you go.
Are AI powered here. So
Wait, I didn't write. What was that website again? I'm sorry.
Loanofficerbrand.com. It's in the
Put
chat.
it in the chat again.
All right.
Loanofficerbrand.com. Get your scheming.
That's very
go.
interesting.
I'm all wigged out about it now because I see that stupid thing every single day I do the post. I go, what am I supposed to do with this? You know,
So wait,
now, I know.
Hey, and I know we're running way over. But this is very what is it again? So like when you write that, it asks you. What does it ask you?
So think
No,
of it.
Frank, when you write this thing, what is it?
No, there's a box. So when I do the news post for us every day,
Yeah.
there's a box and there's tabs that go across. And so each tab has certain data points that you're supposed to populate to make sure you're maximizing your search engine optimization, right?
I'll be darned.
One of those tabs is Schema. Okay.
And what program is it that you do this newsletter?
This is in WordPress.
So WordPress has it all built inside.
Ours does.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something we plugged in or how, whatever. I got to talk. So believe me, Carl, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to be slacking Rick. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Schema.
very interesting.
Let's talk. Yeah. So
I love the
I'm
one and done
sorry.
stuff.
I'm sorry, Rick.
I love doing one. That's why I like video when it first came out, and still do. I mean, but like I was an early adopter on the video. Dude, I can do a video, and for that good and bad for the next 15 years, that video is providing me lead because somebody saw it for the first time yesterday. Even though I did it 15 years ago, we get that all the time, and this is that same kind of thing. This is very interesting stuff.
You doing this on Build It with Chris today, Chris?
We are now.
We are now. Okay, good. All right. Good stuff. Hey, I got to go. Let's go. I got to go. Is that okay, Carl?
Hey, one last question. Hey, Chris, when I go on there and say, hey, help me get this set up, what's the turnover time? Like if I say, hey, let's do this, what's a typical time that it takes me to get this set up?
So our team is incredibly quick in the world of this type of thing. So our onboarding in the foundation is laid in the first 30 days,
Wow.
which can typically take 90.
No, I get that.
Even if you ask AI, it says it should take about 90 days to get your Google business profile set up properly, get your website structured properly, all that good stuff. So we turn everything in the onboarding process in 30 days and then
this is right up there with like a Google business page. This is a high priority.
Oh yeah. And it's
Very
all
interesting.
connected together. It's like if you're putting all your effort into your Google business page, but your website's not structured properly, it's like you've got a rocket on one side of your car that's going, and so you're just spinning around in circles, right?
Yeah.
And then you've also got to make sure that you're getting proper citations done, so all your local business directories need to be set up correctly. This is a cohesive brand. That's why we call it loanofficerbrand.com, because you need to be getting 5-star ratings and reviews, nice mentions, good content. It's a brand.
Yeah, very interesting. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, man. All right, guys. Well, let's show up on Monday. Go break out your smokes. Have a cigarette right about now. We will see you guys Monday morning here at the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. Always a pleasure, my friends. Adios.
Everybody have a great weekend.